Hey there YouTube, welcome back to my channel. As you know, I am Hollywood Zombie and I'm going to be showing you a new deck, and if you couldn't tell, it's going to be a Jurrac deck. I know I said I never really liked Synchros, but recently I've changed my mind because I started actually reading the Jurrac Synchros effect, and I actually pretty like them. Their Jurrac deck's really well rounded and it's proven pretty well to me, at least today. Beat my buddy DOA Fear quite a few times actually, and I'm rather proud of it. And we'll start off with Meteor. Pretty much Black Hole on steroids. Destroys all the cards on the field. I mean all of them. Monsters, magics, traps, etc, etc. And then I get to special summon a 1700 less attack Jurrac, I do believe. Tuner monster. Oh, excuse me. Special summon one tuner monster from my graveyard. So, it's got 2800 attack, 2000 defense, but it doesn't really matter because it gets destroyed. Jurrac Giganto, pretty much his effect. It affects all Jurrac monsters on the field, but it also gains, for every monster in the graveyard, it gains 200 attack. But that effect goes for every Jurrac monster on the field as well. It's a great overall card for the Jurracs. And Jurrac Vilato, something to that flavor. But pretty much its effect is, how to say it? When it gets Synchro Summoned, pretty much the monsters used for it go to its attack and defense. So, like, maximum attack it could have is like 4100, 4100, I think. I don't know. I'm not good at math. Next is Jurrac Titano. Those O's are killing me here, people. Pretty much this card, all he does is 3000 attack, 2800 defense, level 9 monster, 2 sacrifices, and he can send Jurrac monsters that are 1700 attack or less out of play to gain 1000. So, I got a nice little combo with him that I use. Even though it's not a Jurrac monster, it's still a relatively nice card for me to use if I can find it. Hang on, stand by 1 second. There it is. Tyranno Infinity. His effect is for every dinosaur monster that's out of play, he gains an extra 1000. So I send Jurrac monsters out of play, and Tyranno Infinity gets powered up. Next is Jurrac Spinos. 2 sacrifices, 2600 attack. Hera, the good card right here. If a Jurrac monster gets attacked when it's in defense position, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. So that's a really good card to have for the Jurracs. Now for just the level 4s or lowers. Jurrac Dino, excuse me. Jurrac Protops. Jurrac Gooba, however you say its name. Iguanan. Velo. Monolith. Gilliam, something like that. Brachius, Jurrac Brachius. Jurrac Siraku. And Alio. That does it for all the Jurrac archetype monsters. Next is just monsters that I added to help boost it up. As you can tell, this is Superconductor Tyranno. Great card for any dinosaur deck. Miracle Jurassic Egg, same thing. Great for dinosaur deck. These next two cards are just for last because of the next two cards are going to come after them. Volcanic Slicer. Everybody, if you don't know its effects, 500 damage to your opponent once per turn. And Flame Spirit Ignitus ×2. Mostly because its effect is you can tribute one fire type monster and it goes 100 damage to your opponent. And I figured why not, with the Jurracs all being fire type monsters, I thought it'd be the best thing. Next we're going to the Magics. Jurassic World, excuse me. 300 attack and defense for all dinosaur type monsters. Big Evolution Pill. I'm not going to explain most of these because a lot of people know what they do already. Tail Swipe. Fossil Dig. Axe of Despair. Field Barrier for Jurassic World, excuse me. Double Summon, Solidarity, Swords of Light, and MST. Next we're going to the traps. Sorry, I'm kind of a neat freak here, YouTube. Fossil Excavation, Survival Instinct, ×2 Hunting Instinct, and that's it for my dinosaur traps. Wish I had more. Trap Jammer, Trap Hole, Magic Cylinder, A Hero Emerges, Solemn Judgment, and Call It Haunted. Well, that's it for my Jurrac deck, YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and comment. And before anybody asks, no, this deck is not for trade. Unfortunately, I do apologize. Well, have a good one, and see you on the next one, YouTube. Peace.